World, hey world, Woop show. It's Lydia. Woop whoop. Welcome to the Woop Whoop show. Woop whoop. How about the winter crab? Woop whoop. Woop whoop. Welcome to the Woop Whoop show. Hey young world.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm ready. Whoop, whoop. I'm ready. Whoop, whoop. I'm so ready, y'all. I'm so ready. I had to stop talking. I'm so ready. So I want to welcome TT. I see you, Adrian, in the live already too. Thank you for coming in, saying hello to everybody. Thank you, Dwight. Thank you, Tasha Oshie Grows. Welcome, y'all, to the chat. I'm Lydia. This is a live talk show with me. The channel called Bestyet Journey, but I'm Lydia first. Okay? All right, so let's start off with my prayer, because I got, every time this show started, I got so much energy and so much to say that it kind of like, it's just running off. Welcome, Felicia. Welcome, Sweet Pea. Welcome. And y'all, I'm calling y'all by your first name. All right. Lily Savage, who you tonight? LA, I want you to be Lily. Don't come in with that Amy stuff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pray. Be strong and encourage. Do not be afraid, for the Lord our God is with us wherever we go. Amen. That's Joshua 1:9. Y'all know how I feel about that prayer. That prayer really helps me. I'm actually so happy today. Anyway, so here we go. So, all right, Nikki, welcome. G Mama, welcome. Welcome, Sam. Welcome, Felicia. Welcome. Welcome, girlfriends. Okay. Let's see. All right. Welcome, Lion Crest. Welcome. All right. So let me run this, because this is new. Oh, I'm going to do it a new way too. String y'all, let us play a little music. Let me go ahead and start this slow jam with it. I like this. It ain't going to play the whole time, but I'm going to play for this. All right. So if you here on the replay and this your first time running across my channel, my name is Lydia. I'm with the content creator behind Bestyet Journey. I guess that's how you go. Hello, all my replay people. Thank you for showing up. If you haven't been here before, this is what you can listen to. All right.
I saw that they making stoves with air fryers now. I'm like, man.
Only $1,500. I can have that in my home.
Only
$1,500. I might get it for the low. I might can find it for $1,000. I wait for special time. Why start a garden YouTube channel?
Well, the easy answer would be Larry Farmer 73.
Blame it on the lead.
And
I like to be cold or hot. It's just a thing. I'm like a springtime person, but if I had to choose at this point, it would be snow, just because I know Texas is not Vegas hot, but it's hot, you know. And if you're from Texas or lived in Texas, you really understand when they say it's hot. And it's like we go through a drought.
Thank you, because it's good to grow from seeds, because it strengthens my spirituality. It makes me have a closer connection to God, because I know only Him could have created those seeds and let me plant it and nourish it and taught me how to feed it what it needs for that one.
Do you think that you were formed by accident? Do you think your lips, your eyes, your characteristics was all by accident? Do you really believe that you were just plotted here? You were just thrown here? I mean, when we really take a look at ourselves and look at our lives, we'll see that we're here for a reason. And it's up to us to discover our purpose, up to us to discover our benefits. And then when we do it, we got to let it shine. We got to let it blossom. We got to share it with the world.
And what happened was I went one day to cook a steak, and my rosemary was the only thing out there. And I originally wanted to do this, just have these nice little pots on my kitchen counter with rosemary and sage and whatever. My husband said, you ain't putting that stuff in my house. So, okay, rosemary's outside. I'm just saying it like it is.
You always got one person that's going to keep us from being great.
So it's like it's based out of East Coast, like out of Maine. So basically all it is Maine lobster. You can steam it or you can place it in water. You can boil it however you want. You boil it for like 15 minutes, steam it for 15 minutes. You take it out. You can either serve it cold or you can serve it warm. So it all depends on, your taste.
It's the sauce that gets you though.
It's the sauce. So everybody has their own unique sauce.
And the buttery bread.
And the bread. Some people put lettuce on it. So it all depends. It all depends on
Greens.
All the green, mustard green, turnip greens, collards. What they say? I learned that new word, brassicas.
Brassicas with a B.
I
just thought they were just...
family. I always knew them as greens. My mother called me a green baby, because I love greens, man. They make greens. I love, And
When I walk through, no, because I'm sorry. Okay, I was doing way too much. Hey, young world.
Hey, young world.
Go get the merch. She famous. Y'all gonna get it autograph business sale for $2,000 now. I got mine.
Content every time.
I pray the atmosphere that you move in, that you're building in, and that you're growing in is of nothing but God. I pray you and your family remain covered. Amen.
Amen.
It's a little thing that really can't hurt or harm me. It's just, I just don't like stuff just creeping up and jumping out on me like that. I need a warning. So yeah. And guess what my son is doing now? He is nursing tadpoles.
I notice when you get out of breath.
All right. Hey, y'all. First of all, thank you so much, Lydia, for having me on your channel on the Woop Woop Show. But no, also,
not everything needs to leave your pocket. And it also gives you some independence to be able to free up that money to do some other things. And that's how I got started.
Well, that was a great motivation, a sit back. And some people might let something like that roll off their back like a wet duck. But you heard that message. You heard that call. That was a call right there. And you needed to hear that. You didn't only just start doing it. It means
in with both feet, as my mama used to say, throw your hat over the fence. But he would say, nothing will ever be accomplished if at first all obstacles must be overcome. And, that's true. There's never going to be a perfect moment for a YouTube channel. There's never going to be a perfect moment to buy a house or have a child or retire or start a garden. You're not going to be able to get all those obstacles out of the way first. You jump in and handle what comes.
And that's separate them out. That's why I have so many bananas. When I bought mine, the lady was like, she was looking all over the pot I was looking at. I walked right up and got the one with 3 bananas in there. And it was $9.99 on sale. And I said, ooh, I done cleaned up now. Well, what's so good about that one? I said, mine has 3. Those in your basket only have 1. And I quickly paid for my stuff and left out the store.
It's possible in my future. How do you feel about 2020?
You know what? 2020, honestly, I enjoyed just the time being at home.
Your retirement.
I enjoyed, the fresh air. Everything was The air was better. There wasn't a lot of people in the stores. You know, I didn't watch the news because, you know, that won't giving out no type of positive vibes whatsoever.
Oh, y'all don't call me about to rub my nose, and I knew Joy was last, y'all. I knew she was last. All right, so yeah, that is a little lengthy, but it's lengthy because I like everything that everyone said, and I don't want no one. Those short clips just really didn't justify all the greatness and the motivation that came from those channels. So I will be leaving that like that. I'll try to show up early so I can run it early. And then that'll give me time too if I gotta do a little shop in background too. And I was able to share out the live, pin some stuff. Hey, it's working out. All right. So again, everybody, I want to really appreciate everybody for coming in there. That's why I pinned that to the top, because that's first. You know, the reason why I continue to do this because I have people motivating me, and it's someone like everybody, everybody's here my day one. I see you, Yankee sister. I see you, Erica Taylor, and for the people who just coming along on this YouTube journey with me, G Mama, thank you. I appreciate you, Tasha. I appreciate you. But you guys, this next guest that I'm about to bring up here, because y'all know it's over. I ain't gonna be talking to y'all no more. She's one of my day ones. All right. You can find her in my featured channels. You can, you may see her around, you may not see her around, but when I tell you, y'all think, I mean, Professor Q, okay, you got that name and everything, but this young lady right here, the gems, the information that she gives, let me go ahead and talk to her, y'all. Then y'all come with y'all questions tonight. All right. All right. So we're gonna bring up her name is Adrian. Her channel is Indiana Backyard Gardener because she's in Indiana, in the backyard. What'd you think? All right. Whoa, whoa.
You got me laughing over here.
Well, that's good. That's good.
She's in the backyard.
She in the backyard. You got the backyard fenced in. You got it in. Adrian, oh my goodness. I ain't got to be calling, you know, Indiana, no IBG and all of this stuff. I used to think that, you know, we started together, but we didn't. You've been on this platform for 4 years.
A long time, yeah. I didn't do it regularly at first. I was kind of like, you know, just experimenting. I really just wanted to share knowledge is all I wanted to do. So I would upload here and there, but just not consistently. And then when everyone had to stay home and we had all this time on our hands, I was like, well,
I still know my password.
Right. Well, I'm going to be gardening anyway, so I might as well share it.
How long have you been growing?
Oh, I don't even know. Let me see. We've been here.
It's that long.
I don't even know. It has to be, what is it?
It's more than 4 years, obviously.
Oh yeah, it's been more than 10 years.
Wow. So you've been crafting it. You've been educating yourself and crafting yourself. The one thing I want to get off the top, all right, the knowledge. Like, I ain't want to take nothing from what they call Professor Q, but easily the information that you give is very helpful. Very, very, very helpful, especially to all our new gardeners out there. You know, she's not saying do it this way. She's telling you what this is and what it does. So tell me more about the benefits of bananas. Just talk about it. I know that's one of your signature things. Yeah. I know you can talk about it.
Fertilizer? Oh, yeah. When I stumbled across the benefits of bananas, first of all, I like to study. I am like a student always. I am always a student, okay? I love to learn. I love to gain knowledge just so that I can share it. just for that purpose. Like, I want to gain it, I want to retain it, and then I want to share it, because it's no sense in me just keeping it all to myself. So bananas, when I stumbled across banana fertilizer, because I was on the quest to be like organic. Like, I want to use all of my resources that I have, because I don't want to spend no money. Okay, I'm not trying to be spending a whole lot of money to grow some food, because that doesn't seem like that's the way. There's got to be a better way. So I set out on a quest to figure out how I can use all of my natural resources, all of what I have on hand at my disposal, to better my garden. And when I stumbled across that banana fertilizer, I was like, oh, yes. And then I began to research all the benefits of the banana. And there's more than potassium. It's got all the NPK in it. It's got everything. So a lot of things that you grow greens wise, nitrogen is very important. But other things that fruit, like tomatoes and peppers and anything that's going to produce a fruit for you, is going to need that P and that K. So how can I get more P and K? I got the nitrogen down pat, but how can I get more potassium and more phosphorus? The bananas, that's where it came from. The bananas gives you the more potassium and the more phosphorus, among other things, calcium, and just the list goes on. But that was where my quest was, to get more potassium and phosphorus.
Well, I tell you one thing, you do grow. I mean, nobody's going to be surprised that you grow. I mean, that's not. But the knowledge is what I like. You saved me a lot of reading. I ain't lying. You saved me a lot of reading, and you don't just give us the information. You type it in. You have us read it. Oh yeah, you will have me reading in a minute. I'm like,
because I really want, when I share the information, I don't want to just share, okay, this is what it is. I want you to know how, I want you to know why, I want you to know how it, you know what I mean? How, the why, and everything, like the whole breakdown, like not just, okay, this is what it is. Okay, anybody can say, okay, well, that's what it is. Why is it that? Because when you understand the why, then you learn.
yeah, I had to slow down the video and stop it and read sometime. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I said I don't know why she just didn't talk this out. She gonna put all these words up here, make me do all this reading.
It's a lot.
It'd be a lot, but once you start talking about it,
yeah,
even with the words coming across, you like, well, I guess I gotta read the rest for myself. And this is not your own words; these are the facts. You come with the facts, and you come hard with them too. I'm like, oh yeah, there go the information right there. But I'll be mad sometimes when you don't just say it. But people don't want to read. People
right.
don't want to go on our description. People don't want to read the title.
Sometimes you got to put the work in.
Sometimes you actually do have to put the work in, and I did really learn that. That I know reading is fundamental, but if I could just keep clicking through, I could just get to where I want to go and be happy. But that's not always true. I've looked at videos before and I wonder, well, this ain't what I thought it was about. Oh, it said right there in the title. But hey,
yeah,
I might have put what show this is, but I might didn't say season 3. Somebody might come over here and say, how long you been doing this? Just don't answer the question.
Right.
How long you been doing it? So I had a pleasure of going back in a lot of your content, and I saw Zeke. Zeke was always big. He ain't never been a little dog.
No, he's not. He's a mastiff.
Oh, is it called a bull mastiff?
Well, he is he's a new breed of mastiff.
Because he didn't have that. He don't have that slouch face.
No, he doesn't. Because he is a mix of mastiffs to make what is called a blood mastiff. So he's full-blooded mastiff, but he's got a range of different mastiffs in him, but they're all mastiff. And the breeder that I got him from spent about 20 years creating the breed that Zeke is. So he is a one-of-a-kind breed, and I got papers on him and everything. So he is a recognized breed, but you can't get his breed everywhere because he's a new breed. So he's a very rare breed of mastiff.
So how you get you a female?
Well, the breeder that I got him from does have other. He's got plus Zeke has parents. Zeke has parents, and then the breeder that gave Zeke's parents also has a set. So when he has other puppies, then we can always get a female.
Well,
or because Zeke has so many different mastiffs in him, we can choose a type of mastiff female, and it won't even make a difference because Zeke has that mastiff in him already.
I understand. I heard some like echo.
Was it me? My stuff is off, so I don't know.
It's me.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Did anyone else hear an echo? I didn't hear an echo. I don't think anyone heard an echo.
Oh, well, you me also. But anyway, I'll fake it till I make it always. It don't matter. So so he is a beautiful dog. I remember his first birthday party. I ain't never gave no dog. I ain't never gave no dog no party. But you and that daggone TT, y'all spoil
babies.
Y'all spoil y'all babies. Oh my goodness. Do you put Zeke on clothes?
No.
He ain't got the bad no hoodie. He got the bad dog no hoodie.
No.
We're gonna have to send him a hoodie down there and say Zeke on the back, let him roll in it. Probably. How is his behavior? Do he go out to the road? Because
no.
Do you mind me asking how much property is that? Do you mind?
I have almost 3 acres.
Oh yeah, it's big.
It's 2.75 acres. So almost 3 acres. And Zeke is so well trained. I don't have no fence. I don't have no fences. There's no fences on my property. So I can let Zeke out the back door. He'll go do his business. And when he's ready to come in, he'll come in.
That's beautiful. I just was always curious because I mean, I've seen you on the front porch and I've seen the road and I see where the garden is and I see the fence and I'm like, I'm trying to get an idea of how much property is this. And I knew it was big. So, did you get any more fruit trees this season or towards the fall?
No, I still have the same 3. Well, I had the fig too. So I got the same ones that I got from Tractor Supply. I didn't get any more yet. I'll probably get some more this year, but I didn't get any towards the end of the fall. They didn't have a good selection, so I just left it alone.
Yeah, I haven't got any more trees yet. I do have a place that I can go to that costs like $10 a tree.
Oh, that's good.
I know. It's like almost like 45 minutes to an hour away. I've been there before. I've been there twice. And the prices there are pretty good. It's kind of like a young guy who trying to, sell some trees. He don't have all the fancy stuff, but he got the basics, the basic apples, the basic pears, the basic plums, the basic blueberries.
Stuff that's accustomed to your area then?
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking so. One of them peach trees I think dead out there because I did that. Pop.
I don't think my which one was it? The pear tree I got? I don't think it's gonna do anything out there. I don't think it ever was alive. It never did anything. Never had no green on it or nothing.
Well, I know you would figure it out. And you had just started getting into trees, correct?
Yeah, because I didn't have trees before until what? Right before was it last fall? Yeah, I think it
It
was.
was yeah, it was when the weather broke because when you dug the hole and you put the
Yeah,
trees.
for Earth Day. I put them in the
Earth
ground
Day,
Earth
yes, that was Earth Day. So that was March.
last year. Last year, Earth Day. Yeah. So they've
We
been
got
out there here.
we gotta make sure we do something this year for Earth Day.
It's
We
April
gotta
22nd.
what is it?
April 22nd.
Yeah, we gotta I remember the content that you did on Earth Day. It was some great content. So we definitely gotta put something out there today and get everybody on board to do something to, give back to the earth, because that's very important to keep the earth and keep us growing. Um, tell
Absolutely.
me, tell me, why did you start growing? Why do you think you needed to be a gardener or start growing food? What
I think
happened?
it started out as a hobby. I think it just started out as a hobby, and um, as I started to learn more and more about it, like as I started to realize that there was so much to learn about gardening, then I just became so much more interested and so much more willing to experience and just go the extra. And it just developed into a passion. Started out as a hobby and just developed into a passion.
Talk about saving money in the garden. Why
Oh,
is it important to save money? What saving money does for you when you need the money?
I, for one, don't like to spend a lot of money. In my marriage, I'm probably the cheap one, and my husband is not. Okay. I'm so frugal and I'm so conservative. Like, I will shop around for a price, and if I don't find it, then I'm not ready to pull the trigger yet. I'm not ready to pull the trigger until I find my price that I'm looking for, that I'm willing to pay. And then when it comes to gardening, since I've learned so much about what nature can do for itself, it also gives me that uh, feeling that I don't have to spend money. Now, there are some things that I like to spend money on, and I don't have a problem spending money on, but I like to try to do as much as I can without spending money, just because to me that's a challenge. It's a challenge for me to make to successfully grow and successfully make you know a garden or a habitat that's going to sustain itself.
Well, you got the wood chip drop last year, almost 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. You got that wood chip drop, and when I saw that, I was like, "How much did that cost?" Then you said free. I'm like, you could
I had
get wood.
two of them.
Yeah. Have you got one this year?
Not yet. I still got half a pile sitting out there that I got to spread out.
So I want to say thank you for telling me about the wood chips. I I knew about it. I'd seen it. I really didn't know what to do with some of, what to do with it. I've heard Lad Farmer talk about it some, but you dive deep on the leaves. You dive deep on the wood chips. You dive deep on, which putting stuff into your soil. How important is it to do you have snow right now?
Yeah, I got a lot of snow, and we about to get like 6 to 10 more inches over the next
I
few
mean, I
days.
knew you had snow. I knew you had snow, but I just wanted to
You
know.
can have it if you want it. You want
No,
it? I'll send it your way.
no.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
know.
did you do the leaves and the windows and stuff to your beds this year? Because you
Oh
haven't
yeah.
talk about what you do and how you put your beds to sleep for spring.
Oh, for at the end of the fall, when we get all those wonderful leaves that fall, I make sure that I just hoard them. You know what I mean? I hoard them all. I got so many trees on my property that it's an abundance of leaves. I don't have a shortage of leaves. So I just gather them and focus them all into my garden. They break down nice and easy, and they feed my soil. And the most important thing in your garden is your soil. You have to feed your soil. Your soil feeds your plants.
Mm. And the leaves and the wood chips.
Because think about it, nobody is out there fertilizing trees. Okay? Nobody's out there in the woods, in the
But they
forest,
keep getting big.
fertilizing them trees. They drop their leaves, the leaves decompose, the leaves feed the ground, and then the trees feed off of the leaves and grow more leaves. And it just starts a cycle all over again.
So I want to talk about this. So this is a little bit about me. I ain't supposed to talk about me, but here we go. So I went to the back of the property. All right. It's not mine. Everybody asks me, that's a great piece of. I live on a little bit less than 1 acre. So I think we 1 acre, like a few inches or whatever. I don't know, but you might as well say we're about an acre. We live on 1 acre. All right. So boom, behind this is bodies of water, 5 different bodies of water. And I kept saying it looked so kept. And this is what I'm going to get to the point about those leaves. And you said that. Think about it. Who's fertilizing trees? The leaves drop, they decompose. So my grandkids were here the first time I went, which that part of the video is so embarrassing, y'all. I just didn't want to share it. I didn't want to share how scared I was, how I was acting, I just didn't want to share it. And that's why I was like, y'all really want to see, that's fine. I dropped the F-bomb one time. I was scared. I ain't scared to tell you. So anyway, that day I had talked to my grandson separate. I talked to Mario and I talked to Queon. But when I talked to them of the benefits of leaves and wood mulch, because I had them moving them wood chips for me. And I told them how the earth works and how when the leaves drop, they hit the ground. What do you think they do? He said they just go away. I say, no, they turn into dust. They turn into dirt. I said, we all was made of clay. And, to the ground, we go back to dirt. Ashes, dust, whatever. So I tried to explain to them that leaves go back to dirt. And so when we went over there to the area, the ground was very soft. The leaf pile had to be, the ground has never been disturbed. I should start stealing some of that dirt. I just got an idea, but I'm probably.
You know what it's called? It's called humus. Humus. It's pronounced humus. It's like it's the decomposed leaves that turns into it's dirt, but I forget like the texture the word that I'm looking for, but it's called humus. And you can go into like the woods or the forest, and the ground is humus, and it's full of nutrients.
Right. So even though we were stepping on the leaves, it was soft and it was bouncy. And and that's the last clip I get with me on the camera because it goes dead after that. And I was like, tell me what I told you about leaves and stuff, because I'm like, y'all walking too fast. This ground is already too soft. And I'm thinking I'm like, and then my grandson want to get in the tree. I'm like, don't get in that tree. You like, why not? I like, could be a snake in the tree. He talking about, well, we should leave right now. I said, yeah, you should leave right now. Like they thought I was ridiculous. This one picture of my grandson, and he just like this. And my daughter shows me later, look how you wore these boys out. Look at his face. why he looking like that? I said, he looking like that for another reason. He ain't looking like that. But about mom, I was scared to let them walk ahead. I was scared to let them just go. I was worried about everything. I got a coyote on my ring cam. Like
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he on the ring cam. If he on the ring cam, he over there.
Right.
So I'm just, I mean,
Yeah.
you always just hear they're more scared of you than you're scared of them, and I hear that, but I'm just a worry ward. So that
Yeah, you
comes
don't want
across,
to take no chances.
that comes across very clear in that video. I can tell you that, and that's why I didn't post it the second time. My daughter and my husband, they're walking ahead of me. They're kind of talking about me being scary, and it's a little embarrassing, but it's the truth.
Whatever.
I ain't about that life. I'm just trying to get about that life.
Right.
But I've been afraid to go back there all these years, and I've been missing out. I really have. But it's over now. So now I got to see it, and I know that I can go back there and not be afraid with the right boots and a machete and a stick. I can make it with all of the. Look, my husband coming through shaking his head. Have a good one.
Can you get close to the water?
Yeah, you can walk literally in. You can. If the people been going back there doing something, they've been. Yeah, they've been. They got. You see the little cup where they must have had worms, and you see all that. Now I brought up worms. What about worms? You never made a worm farm. I don't
No, I
remember
had the worm bins.
worm bins. How
Yeah,
is
I did night crawlers and red wigglers.
in the basement? In the basement that time. Okay.
Yeah. I got them from Walmart for like $3, and then they multiplied.
How is it that now? Are you still doing that, or
I
are
put
you?
them outside after that. Like that was like over last spring, like winter, spring, or whatever. And then when the weather got nice, I put them outside, and I let them, just uh, I put them in like my compost pile.
How did your brassicas do this season?
The bugs got them.
Oh, they got you.
Yes, the bugs got me. I was very neglectful in the garden this year, and the bugs, they just took over.
Well, hopefully, if you missed it, see one thing about me, I didn't get cucumbers this year, and I don't think I was neglectful. I don't think they were coming because if I had something to protect, I would have protected them, but they ain't come. So I don't know what was going on, but maybe this year you definitely will do better, and I'll be keeping an eye out just in case you share sowing seeds. I want to talk about um your stickers. I want to talk about your stickers. Are you making stickers for content creators at a fee?
Yeah, I'm working on stickers for Melody at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. So I'm working on her stickers now. I've done stickers for Cajun Hydroponics. I've done stickers for Growing Something with Jeff. I can't even think of everyone
Her
right now.
healthy home. You did
Her healthy
something.
home. She had like a logo or something she wanted me to do stickers of, so I did those. But yeah, I think Freehandly Made had reached out to me and she was asking about stickers, but I haven't done her stickers yet.
Well, I'm gonna have to get you to teach me how to do stickers because I think I got what it takes to do it.
I got a Cricut. You got a Cricut?
I just got a Cricut.
Ah, it's fun.
Well, it's not about me, Lydia, but me and TT Urban Pantry started a channel called Humble Stewards Crafting, and we both got a Cricut. We both crochet now, and she's better at the Cricut than me, and the Cricut is very intimidating, but she helps me through it. We crochet, we do everything. So I'll just send it to you. Check us out when you get a chance.
You know, the Dollar
I
Tree.
ain't plugging myself. I'm not plugging myself to you.
The Dollar Tree had some vinyl.
Well,
I got some vinyl from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, you got some good. You got the buffalo check. I see.
Yeah.
You know that's my favorite.
I got a whole box of vinyl from the Dollar Tree.
You want to talk about that tree? You want to talk about that Christmas tree back there in
that one?
January 31? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. I mean, because some people keep trees up all year long.
I thought about making a forever tree and just decorating it with Valentine's.
Hey, it will work.
And then St. Patrick's Day after that. And then what? Resurrection Sunday after that.
Okay, all right, resurrection. Come on. And the third day he rose, okay?
Right.
I mean, it's up to you. It's kind of big. It's a big one.
The girls put the tree up and take the tree down. I don't even put the tree up no more.
Oh.
My girls they put it up and they take it down. So I've been asking them, when are you gonna take this tree down? We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm like, okay.
So yeah, my niece actually told me that she takes the tree up and put the tree down. I didn't even know that. I just let your mama do it. She's not gonna do it. That's what I do. She puts up all the decoration and she takes them all down. But they love doing it. They love doing it.
They do. They love doing it. So they do it.
All right. So you guys, if you're ever interested in any stickers, you can email Indiana Backyard Gardener at indianabackyardgardener@gmail.com. I kind of know that by heart pretty much. You might be a moderator over here. You a moderator over here. You ain't been around. But anyway, TT will hook you up. Anybody will hook you up. You could be. You one of my day ones, so you might be. I might don't remember. And everybody get busy at life, but she got tons of videos. We don't know why people don't grow. I don't think it's not the algorithm myself. I don't get into that part. But I really want y'all to go visit the channel. It's going to be helpful. Any information you get from anywhere is always going to be helpful. Her channel is helpful first, and it ain't coming with no gimmicks and fake gardening and all that stuff. Ain't none of that happening. But if you want information and knowledge and DIYs and cooking, I got to talk about cooking before you go, because I'm hungry. When your husband went vegan. Mm-hmm. Have you went vegan again before? Was it just a challenge or you vegan now? No, because you eat turkey.
Something we were trying out, and it was good.
Oh yeah,
but I like meat. I like meat too much, so
I don't know. So y'all, I got my food sitting right here.
Vegan and vegetarian is two different things. And the vegan thing to me was hard. It was hard to find things that were strictly, vegan and not just vegetarian, because like cheeses, you can't have cheese because it's got dairy product in it. And, it's like so strict, the vegan thing. It was a little hard for me.
Yeah, well, this has, as far as I know, it hasn't been hard. Now, I think I didn't research it because I didn't care at the time. I needed a sweetener and I used honey, but I don't think honey is considered vegan. I don't know if honey is considered raw. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It don't matter because this is the last day, but I will from now on every month at the end of the month, the last 5 days, and I'm gonna count them this time. Because I don't want to do I said to February 1, and I didn't realize it was 6 more days. So I kept saying I'm going to do it for 5 days. But for every month this year in 2022, I'm going to do it for 5 days. At the end of every month, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to mix it up to different things. Like if I have a meatless Monday, I'm going to allow myself to have a potato or rice on Monday, But throughout the other days, I'm trying to stay away from bread and carbs. But I'm gonna select the date or when I can have bread and carbs. But I do already eat fried chicken. When I'm keto, I eat fried chicken and fried shrimp. Anything else got breaded on it. So I don't substitute that. And I did very well back in 2018 to 2019. I was 276 pounds and I came down to like under 200 pounds. And I got scared and ate a biscuit because I was like, oh no. But I ain't scared no more. I need the weight to be gone so I can get in my garden, so I can drop it low when I need to get low. All my raised beds are not up yet. I need to get ready and just be prepared. But anyway. All right. So anyway, this is the time where we're going to go and show you the intro I made. And y'all, I already been keeping y'all. Let's go. Let me see. I hope everybody is well. And then we're going to come in the chat. So it's a new thing going around too. And I don't know who started it, but if you have a question, use that red emoji. That's the question mark in your question so we can see it vividly. So any questions you have for Adrian, Indiana, y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all just make sure y'all put it there. I'm going to run a clip of some things you can catch, but this clip don't do nothing for a channel. I'm telling you that. Don't do nothing for it. All right, I got to make sure I don't hit the wrong one because I don't left everybody up here. Boom.
And what I did was I broke apart all of the cloves from inside the bulb. Okay, so you see here, I didn't take all of the skin off of them. I left the skin. What I am harvesting, I might as well make a recipe. So what I'm going to make here is a tomato basil grilled cheese. After I clipped it, 2 other stems grew out of there. So like I said, we like to serve it over white rice. My seed trays got thrown out, so I don't have my seed trays. These are them, but for the purpose of just starting the seed, I like to stay small. And then when they get... So we are going to make some nectar. I'm working on transplanting. I am all about using what I have at my disposal. I don't like to go out and buy things or have to spend a lot of money on different things. So I just made this little makeshift table here. As you can see, I covered all my plants with pots. It helps rooting, so your plant will get a nice strong root system. Pretty excited when I came across these items. The first one is these portable garden bags. Lovely, free resource. They're pretty close together, but I'm not going to cut those just yet till they get just a little bit bigger. So that's all I wanted to show you guys today is the pruning of these tomatoes. I'm going to get some stakes put up, and I will probably do what is called a Florida weave method. Forms, okay, and then it spreads through water. So wind can spread it from one leaf to another. If that leaf is wet, then the organism gets spread from that leaf to the next, and then before you know it, it's spread from your squash plants to your cucumber plants to your watermelon plants. But I just want to show you, these are the healthy leaves.
Okay, look at me, we chilling. Come back and we chilling, huh? So I want to go ahead and it's a channel that might be new to you. It's Blind Guy and his wife, their life. Okay, that's Laquita and Corey, but really Corey first. Corey and Laquita because the man comes first. All right, so it's Corey and Laquita, and no, these bananas ain't gonna help me drop it. Maybe in about another year, I will probably be able to do a little something. Right now, they still cracking like a lacking. I gotta stretch it now. Stretch out while I'm at this table. All right. So, any questions for Indiana while we get ready for the game, you guys? And I appreciate everyone. Go ahead and thank some people for being here. If you see some new channels, just give them a special thanks.
I see a lot of new channels. I see a lot of channels that I don't know, but I also see a lot of channels that I do know, like TT and Ann Dale. And in the beginning, I saw Lion Crest, and I see Angel's Love Garden and the Sweet Spot. Of course, I can't forget Nikki, Everyday Life of the OCBS chick, and her healthy home. I saw her healthy home in here.
Okay, KK.
Who else did I see?
So
I think those were all the ones that I recognized. But nonetheless, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for showing interest in the interview, and thank you, Bestyet Journey, for having me. Lydia,
you just call me. Yeah, so I want to thank Ola Joe for coming over today, and I want to thank I see you, her healthy home. She just came in the thing, and look like nobody really have any questions, no garden questions today. So we're gonna go ahead to the game. Y'all want to just play the game? Well, I don't talk too much, huh? She does it. She's not a professional. She does a lot of research. We're not saying that everything she says is right. Your growth zone has a lot to do with it. What time of the year has a lot to do with it. But I'm just saying, if you're just curious about a little more information, head over there to Indiana Backyard Gardener. If you're looking for one of your items to be turned into a sticker, say like Sam, that print, I did her thumbnail, not her thumbnail, I did her logo. That will be an amazing sticker. Love to have that as a sticker. Yeah, I definitely would love your sticker as well. Here go a question. It's Corey or Laquita. I don't know which one. They need to have Mr. and Mrs. You see it?
Yeah, talking about, can you send me the answers so we can improve your chances of winning the game?
It's kind of I ain't even see it good because I'm like, all I see is these little red questions.
Can you slide me some answers?
Yeah, well, it's kind of be like, what is a guess? It's either one or the other. A, B. Ain't no that. We have Brampton Gardner in there. I don't know if you remember
Brampton Gardner.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rochelle. Yes.
From Pit Stop Garden.
Yes, they go Tina. Welcome, Tina, Lily. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. We're gonna just go ahead to the game because y'all know it's been an amazing conversation for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the game. And how are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it like this. Let's see, and then let's add it to the stream. You ever go to the store and you want it? You go on YouTube and you see it and you want it, but you don't know if you can afford it. It's gonna be this price. It's gonna be that price. I need a good price. Come along with me and play this game and see if you really want to buy it, if it costs this or that. So this is a red bell pepper. This price is from your Kroger in your town. How much do you think it is?
$1.50.
$1.50 for a red bell pepper. Don't you think that's steep?
It is.
Now, I do switch it up. Sometimes I just go off of prices I find online, but if I go to the grocery store, I Google. Now, this is echinacea. I think it was, who was it? Me and somebody was talking about echinacea and the benefits of it and how it used to grow wild and it doesn't no more. How much is it?
The seeds? For the seed pack? For
Yes.
100 sleep packs, $5.98.
You got it wrong. I was. It is, but you ain't saying fast enough.
Oh, I didn't say it fast enough. Sorry.
Well, I shouldn't be talking. All right, this
Oh,
or
that's
that.
expensive. That's $3,000 for sure.
Oh, how do y'all cut the 3 acres?
We have a 52-inch. What's it called? The yellow one. What's the yellow one called?
I don't know.
Dang, what's the yellow mower called? I can't remember what it's
I know,
called.
dear. So you definitely right about that $3,000.
Oh yeah, and that's cheap.
And that's cheap.
And that's
That
cheap.
was crafty. All right, so this is a Pink Lady apple from your store.
$1 each.
There. Now, why are you so confident about that?
I just bought a bag of Pink Lady apples.
And how much was it?
It was a 3-pound bag for almost $4.
Okay, so about 7 in there or 6. Oh, well, wait a minute. I slipped, y'all. That's supposed to be $1. I didn't change the price. Girl, I be working on the price.
$30, that's an expensive apple.
All right. So this blood meal, this is a bigger bag than what we see in the store. And this is one from last week. So what is the price on the blood meal?
I'll go with the $17.89.
I don't remember the price. How much do you buy this? Do you buy blood meal?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's $20.54.
That is right. That is not a lie.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't pay $20.54.
Yeah, you just probably just use what you have. Now, this item right here is a kit. You sent me this one time.
Yes,
and I was so grateful. I still use it.
I love mine.
How much?
I don't. This is a kit, so I would say $17.98 because the iron by itself, yeah.
$17.98.
$17.98.
So you're exactly right, and I believe that was the last item. I'm not 100% sure because when you do it, you don't even remember what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. A GoPro Hero 9. How much do you think that costs?
I'll go with the $3.99.
$3.99. Have you ever looked into one of those?
I don't know about the different models. I know the GoPro is about $400. So
yeah, that's
$3.99.
$3.99. Now
I like free 99 myself, but
I like free 99 too. I wish it was $3.99. I'll learn how to use it in a minute.
Well,
I know Broke Farmer purchased one time and be like, no, I'm going back to my camera, and took it back.
Did he?
Yeah, he took it back.
Wow.
He said it was it's too much. He said he just keep using this use an actual camera.
Yeah.
To record, a nice.
I have an actual camera too. I think it's a Canon.
I think you purchased that and you did an unboxing on that.
Yeah, I did. I love that camera.
Yeah, I've never. I think if I ever upgrade myself, I'll definitely go to a camera for my cell phone. But hey, I pay $1,000 for a cell phone. What they better be able to do everything I wanted to do.
And the cell phone to me is convenient. It's a lot easier just to use the cell phone than it is to use the camera, because then you got to transfer everything from the camera to get it to upload and whatever else. It's just easier to use the cell phone.
Yeah, because everything is right there. But, it's all is a learning curve. And some things I wanted to do different for this show, but I didn't even mess with it because it's not broke. I just got over the hiccups over here. Welcome, Stardust. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Double OJ. That's my son. Oh, my goodness. Hey, J. That's the first time I seen him here live on the Woop show. I appreciate you, son, for being here. I love you. What else? Who else we have in the room? I look very beautiful. Thank you, Boo J. I wore makeup today, y'all. I have everything I needed, and I think it's expired.
Oh wow!
I know,
Does
right?
it expire?
I
Makeup expires?
Now I spray a little bit of hand sanitizer on it and let it dry. That's what I learned on TV before. So I keep that same rule. I don't know if it's dry or not. But um thank you, Dwight, for being here. Thank you, TT. Thank you, everybody. This is the time of the show where we just go ahead and put Indiana up front. But I wanted to talk about the solder iron. Tell us the benefits of people having one of those in the garden.
Oh, it's so easy. It makes things really convenient because it heats up super quick for one. And when you're making your own growing containers, you have to put holes in them. We all know we need drainage holes. And then even sometimes when you buy different pots, they don't have enough drainage or you need to add a little bit extra drainage. It's so easy to just use that hot iron to make them holes, and it's just like butter. It just goes right through that plastic and it's so quick. So when you are starting seeds, if you're using like the red cups or like yogurt cups or empty sour cream containers or whatnot, you always got to put your holes in. And rather than having to use a blade or mess around with cutting yourself, I just go ahead and poke right through all them things with that hot iron, and it does me real good. It's so simple. Does she have any stories of experiencing food benefits? Asked because my husband's blood pressure improved. Well, when we did the keto, that is one way to improve blood pressure.
That family is they're are y'all vegans or vegetarians? Because like like you said, there's a big difference. So they don't eat dairy,
Yeah.
cheese, and different things like that. So yeah, my blood pressure did really improve when I was keto strong. I used to always have such bad high blood pressure, you guys, and I can say that I've got it under control. I took it more serious. And my cousin used to always just tell me, it's the silent killer. It's the silent killer. You better stop playing. You better stop playing. Even if my husband like, you think everything gotta taste like salt. But if it needs salt, it needs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have to
Keto
learn.
is keto is really like I said, I'm a student first. When I'm doing something, I got to learn all about it. I got to learn the hows and the whys. So before I started the keto diet, I did a lot of research, and what I found out is our bodies, the way that we are brought up to, um, how should I say, the way that the society trains you is that you need to be on a 2,000 calorie a day diet. Now, that is based on your body running on sugar for energy. So, when you're doing the keto diet, you're converting, your body is converting, instead of sugar for energy, it uses fat for energy. So, a lot of people don't understand why you can have so much fat, good fat, on the keto diet, and it's all because your body is using the fat to as energy instead of sugar. You have to cut out all sugar. So you have to starve your body of sugar before it will click that I need something else for energy. So the next best thing is to use this fat. So then it turns from sugar. When you starve your body of all the sugar, it has to turn to fat in order to uh, provide energy for your body. So, and what people don't realize is everything turns to sugar. Your body doesn't recognize good carbs and bad carbs. Contrary to what all the studies say, oh, these are good carbs, oh, these are bad carbs. No. Carbs are carbs, and your body only sees it as sugar. If you have too much protein, your body's only going to use so much. The rest of it is going to convert to sugar. Carbs are nothing but sugar. And it's like your body is trained to turn everything to sugar because that's what it's used to running on as far as energy. But when you cut out all carbs, like, I mean, and it's hard sometimes, all carbs, if you think about it, everything that you buy in a box is carbs. Everything that's comes drinks, sugar, carbs, everything. But once you starve your body of carbs and it switches over and starts to use that fat as energy, you realize that the fat provides you 4 times as much energy than sugar ever will.
I think I really did experience it, but like I said, I just got a little scared. I hadn't been 200 pounds since I was 25, maybe. I think when I first hit 200 pounds, I was so happy because I was always so skinny and you want to be thick and you want to be thick. And then for a long time, never cared about my weight. Never.
I know.
And
And
when
then,
I moved here, I was kept getting my daughter to get my shoes, to tie my shoes. And
oh,
one day I said, this is not, I'm not supposed to have her tie my shoes at 42 years
right,
old. And
right.
that's when I realized I'm too
Something's got to
happy.
change.
I gotta change. And
Yeah.
that's when I went back. But I enjoyed the ride, eating all that food though. I did.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can eat on the keto diet. If you don't feel like you're starving yourself, you don't feel like you're depriving yourself, and at the same time you're losing weight. So it's like a win-win. When you're on the keto diet, a lot of times some people will concentrate on the scale, and it's not all about the scale. Sometimes you can lose 3 inches on your waist and the scale won't even move. So the scale is, you can't rely on the scale because your weight, your the inches that you're losing in your waistline is going to be one thing versus what the numbers read on the scale. So you can't rely on the scale. Sometimes the scale is going to lie to you and make you think like you're not losing weight. But you can recognize that you're losing weight because you have to measure your waist and step on the scale like once a week, maybe, or every 2 weeks, but not every day. Don't torture yourself doing that every day because
Right.
it's not worth it.
You're so right. So Laquita or Corey has a question. So it said we don't eat animal products, but I asked because she gave me healthy benefit because it gave me healthy benefits. So I was wondering if she was
Reaping the benefits of the things that I grow.
so.
Definitely.
Are you reaping the benefits of the squash that you grow? Let's tell them about the spaghetti squash.
Yeah, I specifically grew the spaghetti squash because
Keto.
I because of the keto diet, because the spaghetti squash is an alternative to pasta, and I love it. I love the spaghetti squash. I had not had spaghetti squash before I started the keto diet. So once I started that, I had to look for alternatives to pasta, alternatives to potatoes, and you know what I mean? It was like you had to become creative. And there are apps and there are things that you can download that will tell you how much of something you can eat or how much or what vegetables you shouldn't eat or what, because believe it or not, vegetables have carbs in them. So you got to watch out. You can, and fruits have sugar. So you can't just binge on fruits and vegetables and think you're okay because that's not the way it is. The sugar that is in fruit is actual fruct is called fructose, and it's actually worse than regular sugar. And they want you to think that if you binge on all these fruits and vegetables, you're okay. But really, that's not the case. You got to do your research to see what fruits and vegetables are actually okay for the keto diet. And what I found was that you could eat as much brassicas. Um, what are they called? They're not brassicas. They're called cruciferous vegetables is the word I'm looking for. Cruciferous. So like cabbage and kale and broccoli and cauliflower and
Oh, they're not brassicas?
Yeah, they're brassicas, but they're called cruciferous vegetables. It's a family of cruciferous vegetables. So as long as you are sticking to cruciferous vegetables, you'll be okay. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to count those as carbs because the amount of fiber that's in those vegetables
Well, right
outweighs
here.
carbs.
Well,
So
I'm eating some carbs tomorrow. Well, that's very helpful too. That's very helpful too.
And you got to be careful when you're switching to a keto diet because your body, like I said, your body's going to starve from that sugar, and you might get headaches and you might feel nauseous. So you got to know what to do to combat those things. It's called a keto flu is what they call it. So you got to know that you have to increase the water intake. You have to like double your water intake. And sodium is not your enemy when you're on the keto diet. Sodium is not your energy. I mean, you're not your enemy. You can do like pickle juice. Pickle juice will help you get rid of a headache when you're doing the keto diet. Because if you feel sick or if you feel like you're in pain or your head is hurting all the time, you're not going to want to do that. You know what I mean? You're not going to want to continue that diet. You're going to feel like, well, this diet makes me feel sick. I'm not going to do this. But if you know what to expect ahead of time and how to combat it, then you'll be better prepared in order to be successful on that diet. Yes,
well,
berries are the best option.
Berries are the best option, and we weren't supposed to talk about that, but hey, this is a live, honey. I don't cut nobody off, okay? Because I'm gonna get my knowledge. She going down. She going down under, and I'm gonna have more of her if she ain't busy. But this is all y'all get. So you either go over there and you look at some of the helpful content and do we all need to live better, and we all need to be eating from our garden. We all need to grow. And I'm gonna let Adrian motivate you. Is it Adrian or Andrea?
Adrian, like
Thank
Rocky. Adrian, yo, Adrian.
Encourage the people so I can go ahead and end the show.
Well, I just want to thank everyone for coming. This is Zeke. I don't know if you guys can see him.
Goodness, that dodo got huge.
He walked away now, but Lydia was talking about Zeke in the beginning of the show. He's my sidekick. He's out there in the garden with me all the time, all summer long. He stays by my side. He walks my girls to the bus in the morning. He'll walk them to the end of the driveway, wait for the bus. When they get on the bus, then he comes back. He is such a good boy. I really cannot ask for a better dog. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming. Thank you guys for supporting Lydia, my girl. I love her. I appreciate her for having me on here. I'm always going to support her no matter what. If you guys come over to the channel, I welcome you. I thank you. I'm appreciative. I have not uploaded any really recent content. I kind of took the winter off.
But the old content fire.
Yeah, well, there is a lot of stuff that you could be binging on right now, though, that'll get you through these next couple of months, like what you can plant in February in the different zones. I've got that video. I've got different videos about what seeds you can start before your last frost date, because believe it or not, you don't have to wait till your last frost date to start seeds or plant seeds out. So that's a good one to watch. Just to try to get a head start on the growing season. I like to do as much as I can to get a head start on the growing season and be prepared. So I share all that stuff with you guys. So thanks again for being here. Thanks for having me. And till next time, the more you know, the more you grow.
Hey, I ain't even had to tell her to say that. The more you know, the more you grow. Y'all, I'm chewing in the background because I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. All right. So, boom. That was Indiana Backyard Gardener. been on this platform for about 4 years. Y'all heard her. She do her research. Let's try to get her up to 1,000. I would love if anybody who has over 500 subscribers would share her out. Then let's get her over the 1K to kind of like give her that extra motivation to come back and show us what she's doing, because she's gardening anyway. She's been gardening over 10 years. But we need to be nosy. We need to see what she got going on. When Nikki say, show me what you got, show me what you got. So we need her to make a video. We need Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden to make a video. Show us what you got. Show us what you got. Yeah, I got you, Tina. I know you. But, encourage them. And the likes, the comments, the views, sometimes that just get us over that little extra hump. Yeah, y'all don't put out a lot of content either. I know. But it's the editing and turning on the camera for me. I be getting stuff done around here, and I'll share eventually. But I do have the Woop Woop Show, and I thank everybody who's given me the opportunity to come on this platform and share yourselves and come in the chat. The Hood Stairway in the house. Got Tina Week. Felicia, she's been here. I just really, 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 really appreciate everybody too. And of course, I'm about to hit 1,000. Help me out too. I ain't gonna leave myself out. You don't even, you know what? Take your time. Just run the playlist so when it come on, I can be monetized, and all of that good fancy stuff. That part. I ain't even gonna have no super chat turned on, and I'm not doing a joint membership. I'm not doing that. I just want to watch the commercials. That's what I want to do. And I want to just keep coming back. So, I mean, a few people know that's how I feel now. It's on live. I don't want to join membership. I don't want to be super chat. I want to gain love and respect from other people and be happy. And I don't want to worry about the money part of it and all of that stuff. So you will never see that over here. However, the commercials get it for you. That's what I heard. I don't understand it. When you watch the 15-minute video, what the commercials got to do with it. But hey, it's just like the Cosby Show. They couldn't stay on the air unless they ran Special K Wheaties commercials. So I kind of understand now. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all know I do. And my Kiki voice for real. Okay. That's it. The raw vegan diet. I'm gonna take all the videos, put them together. Today is the last day. Woohoo! But I will commit to doing it 5 days each month, and I'll bring you guys along on the shorts. Maybe not. I don't know, but I'm going to do it, and I encourage you to do it too. I've never did anything like this before. I've always wanted to water fast, and been like, girl, you can't go without chewing. How you going to go without chewing? Who just drinks water for 3 days and stuff? But people do it. But I'm just going to do 5 days every month, raw, and I'm going to do keto. And I'm going to allow myself on my meatless on Mondays. I'm going to have no meat on Mondays. And I'm going to allow myself to have a carb then. And, of course, your stomach shrinks, so you ain't going to be eating a lot anyway. But I haven't been hungry. I haven't been disappointed on the flavors of the food. However, I'm disappointed on eating cold food. So I have to let my food sit out and get room temperature because I don't want to keep eating no cold food. I don't want to keep having my mouth cold. It's already cold. Kiki said it. It's something you would do in the summertime. But I'm going to do it all year. And let's try to get this blood right. My doctor going to be so proud of me. All right, y'all. That's enough. All right. So head over to every Monday morning. And I kind of don't know all the details until today. Monday morning, head over to Black Tropical's say your name, Black Tropical's Homestead, the Sawyer family. All right. They ain't hoeing around over there. They making things happen. She got Thomas in the background. That was a great live today. So head over there every Monday morning. I'm gonna have to give y'all a reminder. That's the day I like. All the other days I kind of like be peeping in, y'all. I just be peeping in. But Monday, then Lady Cheryl is tonight, and I really enjoy Lady Cheryl's because I don't want to miss a gem. And in the chat, be amazing over there too. I want to thank everybody for always speaking to me in the chats. I love everybody. That's why I just say I love you all. I don't really like the name drop over and over again. That's just too much, y'all. Everybody, equal love. If you want special love from me, email me. Shoot, get mine and start chatting with me in the email. Then I know you're talking to me. That's a good way. What else, y'all? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday. You choose to do right. Go over Miss Linda house, okay? Go over Gigi house, okay? Go over Andale house, okay? Those are some of my regulars, y'all. I'm gonna peep in and peep out, but I love each and every one of those channels. And Miss Kathy, she on about 12 o'clock on Mondays. Miss Kathy, there we go. Living Miracle Homestead. She got all the trees over there, y'all. Fruit trees, star fruit, everything. We all let's build each other up. We're all doing the best that we can in life. Holla back with the window crack. Y'all know the rest. Oh, Virtuous Gardener. Hey, woo woo. Joe, I ain't win that cake last night. I won't happy. I can't win every week. Oh boy, y'all. I'm trying to end this show. It's been great. Thank y'all. All right, share the video out. I love all y'all. Thank you so much.
Hey, young world. Hey, young world. Whoop, whoop, shout. It's Lydia. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to the Whoop, whoop show. Whoop, whoop.
Holla back with the window crack. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Welcome to the Whoop, whoop show. Hey, young world.